How many people play golf? Someone in here? Gary? Okay, good. I need a volunteer. Just come up real quick. Gary or Ron or Jeff or I think Ed, anybody. Anybody who plays golf, I need you to see we're going to check out your golf swing real quick. Do me a favor. Take this club. It's mine, so it might be a little short, but just as you would, pretend there's a ball. Actually, I have a ball. It's pink, but you're good with pink, right? Hold on, I got a pink ball. I got a pink ball. I'm going to put it right here for you. And I don't know if that's the right placement, but show us, if you would, what you're going to do. Don't hit the ball. Just you're gonna tee off right now. Yeah, don't hit it unless you got a really good shot and you can get it over their heads. But just approach the ball like you would, and everybody kind of watch what Gary does, and then take your back swing if you would, and come to the ball. And even if you want to just let me be a little bit more clear. Just approach the ball, but don't hit it, and swing through behind it like you're taking a practice swing. Okay? Let's see Gary's golf swing. Go ahead whenever you're ready. I had music for this. I'll let him do it. It's quiet. Very nice, right? Very nice. All right, give him a hand, you guys. That's good. Let me see. Jeff. I know you're not feeling well, Jeff. Jeff's not feeling well. Ron, you always talk about it. Come up here and show me your golf swing. Come on, Ron. Your shoulder. Ed, can you do it? Ed Deaton? Just one. Give Ed a hand. He looks like he needs some help getting up here today. Give him some motivation. Come on, Ed. I want to show somebody else's swing real quick. Can you just... I know, that's what we all say, don't we? We haven't done it in a long time. You been working or something, Ed? Yeah, put your hat on backwards. It's like I've been working too much.
Golf's dangerous, so you gotta have safety.
Very nice. Very nice, right? Give Ed a hand, you guys. Perfect, thank you. I know the club's probably not the right height, but what we do in golf is very similar to what I'm talking about. I should have called you. What we do in golf is like this. Every single one that we saw, and it's going to be hard, that's why I asked for help, because I can't do it myself probably, but you have the proper, right here, the proper setup. You're going to have the right stance, you're going to have the right grip on the club, and you're going to have the right balance. You know, you can't come up here and kind of just have, like what I have right now, can't be doing this, right? You got to have your hands on the grip. You got to set yourself in place and get your stance in motion, or get your stance aligned. You're aligned with the ball. Then you're going to start, once you have all that together, you're going to start back like with your backswing, and you're going to take it through back until you swing through. So you're going to rotate your body, just like it says there. You're not going to sway your hips. You're going to rotate your whole body into it, and then you're going to finish. After you hit the ball, you're going to end up through, like they just both did. You're going to swing through. You're not going to stop at the ball. You won't hit it as well, and the club won't do what it's intended to do. So if you take the club back like this, and you come through and you stop right here, and you let the ball do it, it will be a different reaction than if you swing through, which means you're going to come here, and as soon as you get back to the ball, you're going to swing all the way through and watch your club, which of course I only have one hand on the club, but you're going to watch your body turn just like, you know, towards where you want it, where you're aiming towards, and watch your shoulders and everything square up, and your club is going to do the job for you. The club is actually your tool in this case, right? So you're going to turn around like it's intended and hit through that ball. The reason I bring up golf, again, I have one hand on it, but is because it's such a key to anything that you want to do well. If you don't do the steps in the right order, and if you don't have a good grip on the club, everyone's nodding because you know how it's going to go. That ball is not going to go anywhere where you want it to go. If you play golf, that fairway is pretty wide, you know. They're not like the golf, it's not like mini golf. You got a few feet, you got to go find your ball. You got to go find your ball in some real stuff, sometimes in a ditch, sometimes in the water, sometimes wherever. So I'm bringing this up because if you don't have the rules of golf, or the sort of the tips that you need to get there, it's going to be a lot harder to come up and go, hey, just hit that ball. You never did it before? Because I probably should have asked somebody who doesn't golf to come up here and swing at that ball. I probably should have done that, actually, thinking about it, because it would look a lot different than someone who actually does it. Yes, Gary?
I don't know if you covered it, but if everybody noticed what Ed and I did, we got behind the ball to check our line and visualize our shot.
Yeah, very good.
Very good for work ethics. Taking that extra time before you do something to visualize and think out what you're going to do.
Actually, that's actually, oh.
Checking the line. and visualizing the shot.
Actually, that's actually a perfect point now, Gary, because what he's talking about is so true. When you hit it in golf, if you were to look that way, your ball's going that way. I don't care what your club's going to do. You buy the most expensive club on the market. Everyone's laughing because you know how it's going to go. You're looking at the ball, and you have to watch where you're going to hit it, and as soon as you hit it, and as soon as you go past is when your head comes up. If you're still looking at the ball, or you're looking there and you never look down, you may not hit that ball. That's embarrassing. You may hit the ball, but it may go over there. That's embarrassing. If you're a guy and your ball doesn't pass the ladies' tee, that's embarrassing. So what I'm trying to do is keep you from being embarrassed, really. I want to do it to where, like Gary, that's a perfect point. And a segue to that is, if we see where we're going and we know that that's where you want to hit the ball, you have a better shot of getting there. Not only just watching what you're going to do, but how you're going to do it. You know, like I said, if I would have pulled somebody up here who's never golfed before, and you just walk up there and go, oh, okay, and I'm just going to hit the ball, you're probably not going to do that well. Or maybe luck will kick in one time, you'll hit the ball okay, but not consistently every time. Golf requires practice, patience, and a lot of other stuff. I don't even know why sometimes I play. Haven't played in a long time since the accident, but I'll tell you what, you get one good shot at golf for anybody in the room that golfs, and you're like, that's why I golf. The other day, the rest of the day, you're like, I hate this game. It's the stupidest game I ever played. I don't even know why I'm here, paying to be out here. Right? Everybody agrees? Because it's like that. But it's a lot the same of what I'm trying to say is, if you allow yourself, again, I learned how to play golf a long time ago. I actually took a class from somebody and kind of learned how to play. And I think everybody starts the same. The person tells you, just go up there and try to hit the ball. And they let you just get familiar with making sure you can make contact with that ball. That's all they're going to do is just let you hit the ball, make contact, do your thing. If you took all these things and said, okay, now you got to go up there, first time you ever had a club in your hand, get your stance right, space your legs apart, bend your knees, get your shoulders back, turn your hips, don't do this, don't look at the ball. And they got all these rules for you. You're never going to hit the ball, and it won't be fun because you won't get that chance of like what it feels like to, one, not connect and get it right, and then two, when you finally get it right and you hit the ball and you're like, that's what it's about, right? So I kind of wanted to bring that to the table today as an example, just because I feel like we're kind of doing it by feel right now in some cases. There's a lot of us who do know what the processes are and want everybody to know what those are. There's a lot of time that goes by in the day where processes aren't, we're not giving you those tips. Hey, if you had your stance like this, we could get it done a lot faster, a lot better, a lot whatever. So that's kind of what we want to go through is, let's give you guys some of the tips, the ways that it makes it better, and let's stop playing by feel. So.